Greetings. I had to come on and make this video. I didn't plan on it. My hair is puffy and everything, but that's not what's important. What's important is the message that I felt led to share with other people who may be going through a test in your faith right now, as I am. I'm currently on a 90-day raw detox. No nuts, no beans. I'm like almost 60 days in at this point. But this whole year has just been different for me, where I went back plant-based, and August 2nd, I started the 90-day raw detox because I hadn't been living a clean life. I haven't been honoring my temple at all. And divine spirit, God, Holy Spirit led me to, get clear, mainly. And also I knew that I just wanted to go deeper, and I wanted to get to know myself more, and I wanted to heal some things within inside of me. And I knew the 90-day detox would be of great service to me, and so far it has been. But to go back to what I was saying, what I opened the video with is know what you want. We go through these tests, and they test our faith, and it is so very uncomfortable, to the point where you might even say, hey, why am I going through this? Why me? And actually, I forgot, but it's a divine purpose for everything. And I knew that, I said, Amira, well, you already know that nothing happens to you by accident, that everything is working in your favor. You already know that all things is working for your good, and you know that God has your back, and you know that this is a good thing. Whatever it is I'm going through right now, it's a good thing for me, right? And Spirit said, what do you want? So I said, well, this is the outcome I want in this situation. And Spirit said, well, that's what you stand on. You don't allow the 3D to shift you. Rock you to and fro in your spirit. God said, you want to get to a place in this 3D reality where you can rest. You can really rest in me. I got your back. I'm not going to let anything happen to you or yours. And you stand on that. I don't care what it's looking like. Excuse me. This is a real word for somebody, and I pray that you're able to receive it. I don't know how far this video will reach. And if I was in my ego self, I would not even post this video because I feel like I look rough right now. I haven't been sleeping well. I haven't eaten anything at all today, let alone raw vegetables and fruit. But I clearly heard Spirit said, go for a walk. I wanted to stay home and just sit on my porch. I love being out in nature, but I just didn't feel like walking. I love to walk because it's meditative to me. I think, it's almost like immediately, once I left my street, Holy Spirit said, it's like Spirit was like, now let me tell you something. Let me get you together right quick. And I said, you know what? He said, now you said you want to walk by faith. You said you want to be a master manifester. This is what a master manifester go through to be trained. I got to train your hands to fight. I got to put you in the fight so you can learn how to fight. You don't learn how to fight without fighting. You know, and it's various different type of combats and battles you can get in, you know, using the 3D reality in comparison to what you might go through spiritually. It's different type of battles, hand-to-hand combat. You have weapons you could use. You could be a sharpshooter. And this is all the stuff I always wanted to be, a spiritual sharpshooter and all this stuff, you know. Well, in order to do that, you have to go through these tests, I'll call it. It doesn't mean that you fold. It doesn't mean that, you know, you immediately just throw everything out the window that you've been working on. This is the time that you pull out your heavy artillery. This is the time that you remember those combinations. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you a fighter, you know. I've never been a street fighter. I'll never claim to have been a street fighter. But I have gotten into a couple spats, you know, when I was younger. Either way, it's like you lock in, you know. And that's what you have to do now. You have to lock in. You have to be in that energy of what you would be in if that reality that you're living in your spirit for that situation or the outcome of that situation, you need to be in that energy. If you believe that this is for your good and this is working in your favor, you're going to be eating. You're going to be doing your schoolwork. You're going to go ahead and do your exercises. You're going to be able to meditate. You know, you're going to be able to sleep. You're not going to be up biting your nails, missing meals, can't think, can't, you know, sleep, can't do your personal grooming. If you truly believe that the outcome is in your favor, you're going to rest in that. You're going to relax in that, you know, and I got it. I was like, you're right. So Spirit said, well, practice that. Practice that now. How would it feel? How would you feel if this was the outcome to this situation? I'm steady watching for bugs and stuff because although I love nature, I could do without the flying insects and the buzzing bees and all that stuff. So don't mind me. So Spirit was telling me it's about practicing. It's about having those spars, you know, and it's like this will turn out in my favor, and I have to stand on that and believe that. You know, I can't let anything shake me in the 3D. It's like, it's like Scooby-Doo. Back in the day, I used to watch that as a child. And they would have these scary monsters that they would running from. You know, Scooby was scared of everything. And Shaggy too. But it's like, at the end of the day, what did they do? Pull the mask off of them monsters that was scaring the heck out of them, right? And those ghosts. So it's the same thing in the 3D reality. Stand in your power, because you already have the power and the authority to call those things that be not as though they were. You have the power and the authority to decree a thing, to say this is that, you know. You don't have to allow the 3D to spook you and to scare you and to show you all the signs that says, well, this is what that is, because I see all the signs. Well, guess what? I got another vision. I got a deeper vision. I have a more a real vision, you know. And you create that in your inner self, and you see that in your spirit, and you live there. You be there. You might falter a little bit. You might get a little teary-eyed throughout the day, but you just shake yourself back up and you say, okay, baby, we back in. We in the game. We back on it. We're not going to let ourselves falter or fall. But if you do fall, just get right back up. Yeah, I got a little weak, but I know what the truth is. And you stand on the truth. You stand on the truth. You stand in the truth. You stand with the truth. So that's what I wanted to say. I hope this message is able to help somebody who may be going through a test in your faith. It's not by accident. It doesn't mean God doesn't love you. It doesn't mean that your world is falling apart? Could it be that it's just time to train? You got to get stronger. You got to learn some new combinations. The stuff that you was practicing, or it's time to put it into action now. Let's solidify these skills. Let's solidify it now, okay? Put it to work. And the more you put it to work, the more you put it to use, the more you see the stuff come to pass that you've been having faith for, the stronger you'll get. The stronger you'll get as a child of God, and you'll be able to live that life that you desire to live in this 3D reality with no limits, no restrictions, in the spirit, being able to really bend reality at your will. I love you. And let that light shine, baby. Let it shine.